I'm Gail and welcome back to lowcarbrecipe.ideas.com. Today we're going to make a low-carb chicken mole. It is the signature sauce of Mexico, that mole sauce. So we're going to use chicken thighs and we're going to have a great meal. So let's get started and I'll show you how to make it. I have approximately 3 pounds of chicken thighs that I've taken all the skin off, and now I'm just going to take some salt with my shaker. I like that shaker of mine, and I am just going to shake salt on the fleshy side of the thighs. I've warmed up my skillet. I have 2 tablespoons of avocado oil in my skillet, and there's the avocado oil that I use. Now, with this particular skillet, I didn't need to put the oil in, but the average person doesn't have skillets that you can cook without some kind of oil, so I'm just doing it as if this is a regular pan. So I put all the chicken thighs in the pan, and I'm going to cook them approximately 6 to 8 minutes to get them a little brown on the one side, and then we're going to remove the chicken and add some spices into the oil. I'm going to remove my chicken. I'm going to remove my chicken thighs and just put it on my platter for a minute. And when I'm cooking with oil, I always wear an apron. I hate getting splatters on my clothes. That's just a suggestion if you're cooking with oil. So, because it spits and spatters everywhere. Now we're going to use 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1.5 tablespoons of chili powder. I'm going to mix it in with the oils. And then I've got 1.5 teaspoons of dried oregano and 1.5 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa. So we're just going to mix this up, and then we are going to put our chicken thighs back into the skillet with the opposite way, with the bone down where it doesn't have as much flesh. So we'll just add them in. And you can see where the other side of the chicken thighs were browned. Almost looks like they still have their skin on them. I have a pint of homemade salsa. Now, you can buy any kind of salsa that you like, that you add to the chicken thighs. And you're going to cook it like this until the chicken thighs are thoroughly cooked. So I'll stir this around a little bit with the salsa, and then I'm going to put the lid on for about 20-25 minutes because I want the thighs to be thoroughly cooked, and then I'll remove the lid and make sure that the sauce has thickened. I've had my chicken thighs cooking for about 20 minutes. Halfway through I did turn them over. So now I'm just going to take the lid off, and I'm going to let it thicken up with the lid off. So the last thing we're going to do is I'm just going to slide over a little bit one of the thighs here, and I have a tablespoon of lime juice. You usually get approximately 2 tablespoons out of a full lime, and we're just going to use, you either use a half a lime and squeeze it, or you can buy the lime already in a bottle, and lime juice already in a bottle, and you can do it that way. So I'm just going to stir this up a little bit, and then we're ready to test it. So here is my low-carb chicken mole, and it's Very good. If you're into Mexican food, you're really going to enjoy this. The sauce is nice and thick, and there's lots of extra sauce. Quite tasty. And it is very good the next day also. So if you happen to have any leftovers. So you take care. Go to lowcarbrecipe.ideas.com. Check out this recipe and check out my other ones. We'll see you in the next video. Bye now.